morning still, barely. It's May the 3rd, and this will be my first walk downtown of May. Well, not actually. Actually, I walked downtown yesterday, but I didn't live stream it. So my first live streamed downtown walk of May, which I normally do on Tuesday. I wasn't going to, but I've got some proofreading to do, and I find it easier to do that not at home. So sitting downtown somewhere keeps me more focused. This is for Spring, which is the magazine of emerging writers, published by the Saskatchewan Writers Guild, and I'm the managing editor and prose editor. And we've got the layout, so I have to proofread it. That's the mailman showing up, so maybe I'll have mail when I get back. Anyway, and I do that on print. There's only so much you can do on the screen, and then once you put things into print form, things that you could have sworn were fine will leap out at you. So we'll see what I find. The poetry editor, Gillian Harding Russell, has already proofed it. She found a few things, and mostly just spacing issues. And now it's my turn. I have to get it done because they want it by Thursday, and Thursday I'll be tied up at the Saskatchewan Libraries Association annual meeting, where I'll have a booth in the vendors room, or exhibit hall, or whatever they call it. Exhibit hall, they probably call it, for Shadowpaw Press. So they've completely stripped the stucco off that house. When they do that, clearly they're getting it redone. Our stucco needs some work, but it's generally in pretty good shape. One of those things we'll do sometime, maybe. The house will be 100 years old in 4 years. It's a nice day. It's 12 degrees, not too windy, going up to 17, I think. So I'm wearing a sweater, but I could really have done it in shirt sleeves, but it would feel a little cool to start with, but not after I've walked a while. This will be as usual, probably just under 20 minutes down to the Hotel Saskatchewan. And then when I walk back later, I'll maybe stretch it out a little bit more to make it a little longer total walk. And as I usually do, I will, for the permanent record on YouTube, I will combine those two into one file. The live stream, of course, is recorded, but it's not quite as high a resolution as if I save it off the phone and then repost it. So that's what I normally do, and we'll do again today. Oh, well, there's always wind on this corner because of the tall building. If only I could leap it in a single bound. They'd say, look, up in the sky, it's a plane. Oh, it's that bully guy. Yeah, there's always wind here, even if it doesn't seem very windy. Same downtown around the SaskPower building, which is also not just tall but curved, which I think contributes to it. I think I can make this light. No, we'll see. It's going to switch as long as I get there 16, 15. I can do it. Because first you get a left turn signal out of this lane, so as long as I'm out of this guy's way when it changes, I'll be fine. And it hadn't even changed yet, so. Which way shall we go? I'll go this way. Always like to vary my path. just walk along Albert Street. I could take the alley here. Shall I take the alley here? Go through the archway? Let's do that. It's parking. It's not too exciting, but at least it's different. Here, sticking to the alleys for the moment. See the backs of the old houses, many of which now have house businesses. Through in here, what's called the transition area. So, we're just half a block off Albert over there. I'll switch back to the street here. McIntyre and 15th, if you're following along at home. Parking enforcement. Boo hiss. More parking enforcement. Well, presumably they'll wait for a pedestrian. Walking at a pretty brisk pace today with the weather being good and the streets clear. Probably, definitely under 20 minutes just to walk down to the hotel. Nothing too exciting to say about any of this. Obviously, apartment building. There's a restaurant over there in an old house called the Fireside Bistro. Pretty nice deck, as long as the wasps haven't come out yet. Alice and I tried to eat out there once, and the wasps were so bad we moved inside. Condo building over there, built by the same developer that built the one we have a condo in. So we visited this one when we were deciding whether we wanted to buy in the new one, and we're impressed, so we did. Oh, Tuma Lodge. I thought it said Tuna Lodge for a minute, out of the corner of my eye. Starting to see more people on the street because it's basically lunchtime. A lot of people walk around the park, the lake, during lunch, and nice weather, maybe where they're headed. Newer building, older apartment building with an add-on on top. Older houses, some of them are houses again, some of them are businesses. Apartment building. Looks like a house, but it actually was at least probably an office. It's for lease. There's an old apartment building. Belmont Apartments, that one's called. Ouch. This will take us across to Ripplinger Art Gallery here. It also has a cafe in it, which I've eaten at once or twice. They have a fairly nice little deck here, which they haven't set up yet. Some of the decks downtown are open now. I assume they still have their cafe. It says cafe, gallery, gifts, ladies' clothing, accessory, baby boutique, Belgian chocolates, everything you want in a store. Another old apartment building, and a guy writing somebody a ticket. This is Lorne Drugs over there. Tangerine over on this side. Across here. I'll be up in Saskatchewan again this weekend, so I'll probably do another walk up there. Probably be on Saturday if I do, because we're driving up on Friday and driving back on Sunday, but I'll have most of Saturday to myself, so probably Saturday. Hi, Bernie.
Hi, are you doing your walk?
Yes.
I'll just make sure I'm not in the movie. I think I probably am though.
Only just crossing.
Yeah. Have a good walk.
You too. Or, well, you're not walking, but you know what I mean. Have a good day. Have a good day. Someone I know from a long time ago in theater. She's been a stage manager, and she's now part of, well, her daughter and she run Sterling Productions, which does some very nice musical theater shows. I've never auditioned for one. I keep meaning to, but I never do. But I will, maybe someday. APEGS, the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists of Saskatchewan, used to be in this building back when I wrote the history book in 2005 for them, A Safe and Prosperous Future, 100 Years of Engineering and Geoscience Achievements in Saskatchewan, which among other things probably has the longest title of any of my books. But they've moved to a newer one out in Harbour Landing, which I've also been by on walks. It's about time I got back out to Harbour Landing. I can't believe I didn't go out there at all during the winter. Just back in the late fall. After snow, but there wasn't a lot of it. And I kept needing to go back while we had the peak snow. And I never did. In the winter, I just found I was less likely to drive anywhere. And right now I'm so busy, I'm less likely to drive anywhere. It's a lot easier to just go out the front door. So that tends to be what I do. Let's take this alley. Don't think I've ever walked down this one. It says Salvation Army on my left. Parking lot over here. The backs of the Saskatchewan Writers Guild used to be in that one a long time ago. They've been in at least 2 other places since then. I think actually in their 3rd place since then. But where they are now, they've been for a long time. They seem pretty settled there. There's the Balfour over there in the Frontenac. 2 nice older apartment buildings. And this coming up is First Baptist Church from the back. This is their hall. There's the church itself. Heavily damaged in the tornado back in 1912. This is the Land Titles building, the back of it. And there's the hotel, which is where I'm headed, the back of it. I have to go around to the front of it to get in. Apparently there's underground parking down there. Don't know that I ever noticed that before. That's Hotel Saskatchewan, SaskPower building past that. And so practically there. Again, this is the Land Titles building. Now has various things in it, including the Saskatchewan Sports Hall of Fame. And of course, there's downtown. It doesn't really move. It's always where I left it. If I misplaced it, that would be a bad sign, probably for me, my mental state, not downtown. Reality is that thing that is there whether you believe in it or not. Downtown, Victoria Park, and here's the Hotel Saskatchewan, my destination. Behind those windows is where I will be momentarily. And I've often stopped here, and I will do so again, with a little glimpse of downtown. Actually, the cars are pulling through it, so it won't make a very good thumbnail. But anyway, I will stop here, and see you later.